Matthew Ladd with Groupe Kenworth Montreal TNT, trucks and tips. Matthew Ladd here, back behind the wheel of a Kenworth 2.1 meter cab. Now, when I'm saying 2.1 meter cab, I'm talking T680, T880, and W990. Today's case, I'm in a T880S that I'm waiting to deliver. What we're going to show you today is the Kenworth Digital Dash. Now, Kenworth came out with this dash last year with the VMUX computer infrastructure. And I want to take you through all the different options and all the different things you can do on the digital dash. What I really love about this new dash is that you're really techie. There's a lot of tech stuff. There's a lot of data and a lot of analytics you can pull. And if you're not so much, you can just hide that stuff away for somebody else. Let's go take a look at the steering wheel and the Kenworth Digital Dash. So I'll just take you quick through the steering wheel again. This is your cruise control or fast idle on off. This is to change your trip. This is the speed limiter option, which is covered in another video. I'll put a link in the description. Over here, you have your Bluetooth controls or change the radio station, AM, FM, CD, USB. This is your back button. This is your menu controls now, and you click on it to select different options. This is a shortcut button, which we'll show you later. And then here's the mute and the volume radio controls. So when you get really into the digital dash, this is the base screen that we're on now. Over here on your right, you'll see there's 5 little dots, actually 4 dots and 1 star. And if you go through the toggle switch, just going down, it'll light up a little lower menu for if you had a Bendix or a security cruise control system on it. Then when you go another level up, you'll get some of your gauges showing. Then you go one more step, you get all of your gauges showing. And at the bottom here, you have favorites, which you can put the gauges where you want, which I think is a great feature on these trucks. Now, to get into the menu, we'll just go back out of this screen here. We'll go to the main one. You click on the toggle switch. And now we're in the main menu. You can see your pre-check here and the notifications. If you're into analytics, we'll just show the trips. Now, it's a new truck, so there's not a ton of info on this one. But you can have up to 26 trips. Those days of an A trip and a B trip are behind us. Here we'll go into full trip and you can see time, fuel use, idle time. So you can really calculate your runs independently to see if it's cost effective for you, how much fuel you're using, how much idling you're doing, and everything else in between. And as I showed you in the first part of the video, here's your other settings, your general, your language, but you can make your own shortcuts. This is your favorites menu to set up the favorite gauges where you want them to be. And here are your shortcuts, which is that little shortcut button that I showed you at the start of the video, right there in the center. And this, you can set up a quick shortcut to either the dark cabin, the digital RPM, and various other options, depending on what you'd like to do. In this case, shortcut takes me right to my favorites view. Well, as you can see from the sweat dripping down this bald man's head, it's a hot one out here in Montreal. So that's a quick look at the digital dash and the different ways you can play around with it. Like I said, if you don't want to see a ton of stuff, you can just put the tachometer and the RPM. The truck will always pop up if there's a warning that's hidden away. It'll always automatically pop up. So you don't have to worry about missing anything along the way. It's a hot sunny day. I'm going to get back into the AC in Montreal. That's Groupe Kenworth Montreal TNT, trucks and tips. And I'm Matthew Ladd. Stay tuned for more tips in the future. Thank you.